Hi everyone, my name is Goddess Aurelia. I'm here with a new moon reading for 2022, of course, for the month of June. It's going to be new moon in Cancer. Now, everyone's saying that it's very social energy, but for me personally, it's been kind of dreamy, really restful, like most of my new moons are. I tend to sync as much as I can before I do readings. So, what I'm going to be doing is delivering a reading from these three decks. The first one being the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'm going to pull three cards as a general message for everyone, just what to expect from this new moon cycle and how to go forward. All right, so we're starting off with purity, self-love, and nourishment. So for the first one, purity, you feel free to interpret that one however you want, but from this message, what I'm getting is definitely taking that time to cleanse, touch back with yourself with self-love, of course, taking care of yourself for this new moon, and maybe that's like a personal feeling for me, but I feel like it might connect with some of you out there. And of course, nourishment, so that's going to be what you're putting in your body, what you're getting back out, so not just facials type of self-love, but also what are you eating and what are you consuming, and how are you building yourself from the inside. So that was the message for the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Next, we're going to dive into the Divine Feminine. I really like this one because it has different gods and goddesses. Well, just goddesses on there, actually. That's why it's Divine Feminine, not feminine and masculine. So we're going to jump into that one, and I'm feeling another 3 card. So let's go ahead for that. And let's see. So we have the Princess of Mercy. The energy of the universe is merciful. The Goddess of Compassion, recognizing suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. And of course, the Morning Star. My ego is in service of my soul. I trust my soul's divine timing. So the general message I'm getting from this one overall, because it seems to be telling a story to me, is having that trust, receiving this moon cycle, like receiving that energy coming in. And of course, I'm seeing one about recognizing suffering in order to release it. So I think that ties in with the first message of self-love and working on self. And of course, the trust that the timing in your life is going the way it's supposed to be going for this new moon cycle. All right, and just one left to go. What? And we're going to be using the Work Your Light. The reason why I wanted to do all of 3 of these for the new moon is because I feel like sometimes decks have different messages to give. So I feel like all of these are really related to that energy right now. It's also why my desk or workspace is covered in rose quartz, of course, strawberry quartz and carnelian, because I feel like that's the energy that's necessary for right now to tap into that Cancer energy. All right, great. So we have share your voice coming out of the cave. So I'm guessing that's a self-expression, having your voice come out to be understood and heard by others. We also have soul family, finding your tribe, don't do it alone. So make sure that this month coming up here, I guess that ties into that social energy everyone was talking about. Make sure to connect with others and to work together. And we have awakening with energetic upgrades, and of course, a new way of being. So if you tie all 3 of these messages together, it seems that the new moon message definitely is getting in touch with that part of yourself and with others and working on that transformation. So that's the first part. Now that we've covered the section about the 3 messages from our different decks, I do want to cover individual messages. So we're going to be doing piles here. We have our strawberry quartz, our carnelian, and also our, I think it's dragonstone or bloodstone. I forget the name right now. But whichever one you're attracted to, this is going to be the message for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do traditional tarot for that. And feel free to interpret it as you will. I'll give, of course, my own loose interpretation. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to pull as many as I feel necessary for each one. And I hope that you guys are taking time to set up your own rituals at home if you can. I mean, I know getting a card and a deck is not available for everyone, but you should take that time to stare at the empty sky, because the new moon really is supposed to be about rest and new beginnings. So it's a really easy way to do that. I don't know about people who collect new moon water. I don't think it's the same as full moon water, but I think anything in this time really helps and counts as taking care of yourself, you know? Even a bubble bath is great for cancer season. Okay, then. So, for our Strawberry Quartz family, we do have the Lovers card, and we're also getting a Strength card. So, that for me can be saying that right now you're having love that's coming into your life, or you did have love that's in your life already, and that relationship, that situation requires some level of strength or fortitude from you. For those of you who related to this stone, I feel like you would feel that more personally based on what's going on with you. For our carnelian folks, we have the World, and we're also getting Three of Swords. I'm going to say here that there's a lot of opportunities available to you, and for that Three of Swords to really think and rest and ruminate on what those options are. That's the feeling I get, of course. And for the last one, it's going to be your 10 of Cups, which is celebration, family, things like that. And you're also going to be dealing with a little bit of deception, a little bit of like cloudiness there. When I think of these two together, the message for me, they could be related directly to each other, or they could be separate situations. But personally, I would say to keep a lookout for both. And of course, to try and tap into that sensitivity and that creativity for this new moon season, regardless of which reading that you got. Okay then, so this was my first time definitely doing interpretations on the fly like this, but I do appreciate everyone who got to this far in the video. Like and subscribe if you want more. I do plan on doing new moon and full moon readings, since I am more of a green witch, crystal, like astrology. I'm also into a lot of moon synchronizations and empowerment and self-growth, so I definitely will be dropping more of these. And I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful night, and remember that the energy lasts for about 2 days, so you should still be feeling the effects of this for the next 2 days after the new moon tonight. Have a wonderful time.